Hello, all you coin collectors out there. Now, I know you're looking at some quarters, and this is supposed to be about a 1996 dime. So let me tell you why I did the video on the 1996 dime, and it's because I was at the store today, and they gave me $2 worth of change in quarters. And these are some of the quarters they gave me. They gave me a 78, a 97, a 96, and a 98. And so I said, well, let's do a video on a quarter. And these are general circulation quarters I got in change. And so I started looking through these four quarters and said, which one would I rather do it on? And I really like the looks of this 1996 quarter. I mean, it's just in great shape for a coin that came out almost 24 years ago. And it's a Denver Mint quarter. You can see the D back here. You can see the In God We Trust here and the Liberty here. And so then I said, well, let me get a mint set quarter to compare it to. So I pulled out the 1996 United States uncirculated coin set and said, let's kind of just go through it and see what we can get out of there. And maybe what I'll do is I'll actually take the coin out of the uncirculated set and use that quarter and compare it to it. So let me open up that uncirculated set and show you what's inside of it. And if you go inside, you see a couple things. You see this kind of ad thing, 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime. Okay, big deal. We'll kind of go by that. And then you see this, you see, if you want to reorder, they always put one of those in. And then you start getting the coins. And the coins, here's the dime here. Here's the quarter. So you can find it. It's hidden over here. There's a 1996 P quarter. So that's not the one we want. And then we go and find the 1996 D quarter. And this one, sometimes you get it in this packaging, and some of them are right side up and some of them are upside down. And all right, so there's a 1996 D quarter. And this is just in beautiful shape, even in the cellophane, isn't it? And then I said, well, what's in this other thing that they gave me? Because I didn't know what the whole anniversary, I'd forgotten what the whole anniversary thing was. And I looked on the front and I said, oh my goodness, it's a W. It's the year that they came out with a W dime. And there it is right inside all the paperwork. There is a 1996 W dime. And it's still in the cellophane. So I'm going to move all the quarters out and all the other stuff out. And let's just talk about this dime because it is a beauty. It has a lot of different kind of values on it. You see some scratches on there, and that scratches on the cellophane. And actually, yeah, I'll tell you what, some coin collectors, because this cellophane's a little scratched, won't keep this one because they want to keep it in cellophane, but the cellophane got scratched. And so I think if you look right here, you see some of the scratches on the cellophane. I think what happened was they sent me this one because they didn't keep it as a pick. And there's also, you can see a little bit of a blemish there on the coin probably, but here's what we need to look at, and that's right here. In 1996, they included this dime as a special addition to the mint sets, the mint uncirculated sets. It's not silver, of course. It's just a cupro nickel, just a regular one. It says Liberty on the top, Roosevelt facing left, In God We Trust. John Sinek, JS, initials here, 1996 W. If we tip it up, we see it's a reeded rim, and you can see the copper inside. And if we go to the back, you can see that it is just the regular back. Now, what's the W? Well, the W is from the West Point Mint. And they decided in 1996, on the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime, to do a coin with a W on it. And some of you are familiar with a W because we just came out with a penny with a W on it. And a lot of people are trying to collect those. Now, the W here is a really interesting story because this is the rarest U.S. non-error dime since between 1960 and the year 2000. So for those 40 plus years, no dime had less of a mintage than this dime. And that's because this dime had in 1,459,000, I believe. I'll just double check that just to make sure. The 1996 W dime, 1,457,000. No other dime between 1960 and the year 2000 had such a low mintage. So this is incredibly rare. It's not silver and it's not a proof coin and it doesn't have the special buff. But if you find this, it dealers sell these and they sell them on eBay. If you count the shipping for usually from $12 to $20, and if you can get this one and actually get one that you can get graded, you can sell this coin for hundreds of dollars in a high grade edition. So I was really surprised. I was glad I got that old 1996 coin in my change. I promise you, I will do a video on the 1996 D quarter and the other quarters. But first, I just wanted to show you this because I'd forgotten all about it. And it is, again, the rarest non-error dime made in the United States between 1960 and the year 2000. It's not a specialty, but it's not a general circulation, really. It came only in the mint sets. That's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel.